What's going on, people? What's going on, people?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
You already know we back with another episode of That's the Way Love Goes. You already know what this show is about. Bringing back real love, real fellowship, real relationships, and the real meaning of real life. And you already know how it is. On this journey of talking about love and talking about relationships, I always bring some friends along with me to talk about their experiences and what they've been through, and the advice that they share with everybody else. So without further ado, let me go around the bend. Of course, hold on. KG ain't say nothing today. He got the
Oh,
hoodie on.
my fault, man. I got a little headache. I'm a little out of it today. Yeah, I'm
And
KG Williams.
And of course, we got Big Brother there in the
what's
background.
going on, folks? How's everybody doing tonight? How y'all ladies doing?
But
Good,
Wonderful.
good.
Good.
I'm gonna say I'll be good. I took some Tylenol. It's gonna be all right tonight. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. So you're gonna be all right tonight. But as always, man, today is ladies' night. I got some interesting questions for the ladies. You feel me? And I got some intelligent ladies on here they're gonna get their knowledge and get their feedback on everything. I can't wait to hear these answers. I can't wait to hear how they going. So before we go into that, you already know how I do. I go around the bend, introducing every lady that I bring on the show, how I always do. So starting off with the lovely Bree. Go ahead, Bree. Tell the ladies. Well, tell not just not the ladies. Tell the people what you got going on as far as off social media.
Facebook, Bernicia Ann, business pages, Deli Bread Catering, Instagram. All the information is still the same from the last time, so come find me there.
Okay. Next up, and this is definitely one of my favorite ladies. She always get us hella views. The lovely Chef Keisha. Go ahead and tell the people what you got going on.
I'm Chef Keish. Keisha Reeves on Facebook. Say Like Key on Instagram. I'm actually in the process of creating something that I can't talk about just yet. So I can't say what I'm up to, but just stay safe.
Okay. Next up, you feel me? Always with some different knowledge, you feel me, that we all appreciate. Shout out to my girl Q. Go ahead and tell the people what you got going on, Q.
Hey, just everything chilling. Packing, getting ready to go to Charlotte tomorrow for the weekend and hang out there. And
Turn up.
that's pretty much it's my daughter's birthday. She'll be
Happy
20.
birthday, daughter.
She'll be 20,
Happy
so
birthday for sure.
we're
Happy
celebrating out
birthday.
there.
Happy birthday.
That's what's up. Well, enjoy yourself and definitely be safe.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Thank
We
you,
got another
thank
lady
you.
coming. We got another lady coming in. And before we introduce Shay, you feel before we introduce my Lil Shay, you feel me? This is one of my ladies right here, Shay. Tell her I like her hairstyle today too, man. But tell the people what you got going on, Shay.
Hi, everyone.
What's Hi. going on? Which shade? Because if it's two shades,
Hello.
which one?
Hold on. Now I made sure I got it right.
Oh.
Lil Shay is the one with the necklace on, and I'm calling you Shay because that's what I always call you, Shay.
What's going on, everybody? Marche Q Lennon on Facebook. Lady _ of green 86 on Instagram. Simply Vibe Candles on Instagram. My business page. Not doing too much. About to come out with a new candle line. Probably the days of the week line. So stay tuned for that. That's about it right now.
Okay. And last but not least, you feel me? The lovely Miss Lachey. Go ahead and tell the people what you got going on, where they can find you at.
Oh, hi, everyone. I'm Lachey, and you can find me at Lachey Davis Adesha Khan. On Facebook, I'm also on Instagram as Shay on a Mission 1111. Um, I'm into crystals, so I'm at Artie's Closet on Instagram too as well. And I also do pop-up shops and all that other stuff.
Okay. All interesting things. Okay. All right. Now, topic number one. You feel me? I came up with this topic because you feel me. I hear a lot of women always get strange things said to them and strange requests. You feel me? From the weirdest guys, and even the guys who you think got some sense still ask for crazy shit. And I'm fearful for this because I have a daughter, so I'm scared out there. So, ladies, if you don't mind putting it out there, what is the weirdest request that you ever got from a guy? The weirdest request. And for us guys, we get to say the weirdest request we ever got from a girl. But you feel me? We're going to say, what's the weirdest request? Because I mean, I hear it all the time. I mean, And this one thing I say I love about you ladies before one of you guys answers. You would assume because the conversation is ladies like guys with nice bodies and big dicks. So you assume that, you could send her a picture of it and she's supposed to be satisfied with it. When overall, women don't want to see that. They want to see it when they ready to see that shit. Not that overbearing bullshit. So my question to y'all ladies is, what's the weirdest request that you ever had? You feel me? So we're gonna start off with Bree, go to Keisha, Q, Shay, and then
wait, don't start with me. Don't start with me for this question.
You want to start with you? All right. Hey, Keisha, if you don't mind going, or
I don't care.
Okay, go ahead.
The weirdest request. I met someone, and this one person asked me to be his. I think domination. I don't know what his mistress. He wanted me to be his. He wanted me to abuse him. He also asked me to peg him, and he also asked me to get into scat play with him.
Made me spit my damn.
If you don't know what scat play is, he wanted me to poop.
That's why
Listen, my alarm went off. So if you don't know what scat play is poop play. He wanted me to poop on his chest and rub it in and then clap over him. But wait. He also was willing to pay top dollar whatever I asked him for. But it weirded me out, so I blocked him.
Yes.
He made himself look bad on that one.
I can't.
The poop though.
Okay.
Damn. Hey, guys, is this what y'all doing to get in a relationship, or this is what y'all trying to do to have sex? That's all I can say.
It's probably both, a mixture of both.
All right. Go ahead, Q. You up next. What's the weirdest?
Some weird shit, yeah.
What's the weirdest request that you've ever got?
So mine is pretty basic, like compared to one time, this was years ago, me and my girlfriend was coming from the club, and I had my feet hanging out the window, and we had a guy pull us over, and he paid me. He wanted to pay me to suck my toes. I had no idea, and wanted to walk on him. He wanted me to walk with him and lie on the street, walk on him, and suck my toes. That was the weirdest. Like I'll never get no weird shit.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do that like that, but that ain't that crazy.
That's still.
Like, I don't get. That's what I said. Like I don't get no weird shit. Like how do you follow somebody wanting to shit on you? Like I don't get it. Like, I don't have nothing to top that. She won that. I don't have nothing to top that. I can't.
Hey Q, I'm 100% on you with the shitting on you part, because that's definitely way out of left field. I'd never heard of that. But I ain't gonna lie, that's still kind of weird too. And nigga, what you just said, this nigga just said you could have been out the queue looking good, dancing, feet sweating. This nigga pull up and say, "Yo, I'll suck your toes and give you $40 or some shit." Yo,
he had no idea where we was coming from. Like I don't know where he came from, but he just was like, "Oh my God, you got some pretty feet. Can you walk on me with your heels? And can I suck your toes?" And I was like,
"But y'all can." But listen, some fetishes are weird. You can't.
People do like foot fetishes. Yeah, some people like foot fetishes. It was.
I was gonna say you can't judge people what their fetishes are.
And I guess if I knew him, like it would have been cool. But like just a stranger off the street, like you just pull people over and like I want to suck your toes, like it was weird.
I feel.
I mean, we're not judging nobody's fetish. We just stating our opinion how we feel about it, like what we would do, and that's.
Because you can see some pretty toes and don't overdo it. You feel me? You can see some pretty toes and compliment a girl. You feel me? And even give her a foot massage on the first time seeing it, but you don't just swallow toenail polish and shit like that. You don't do that. Yeah, you don't do that. So before we next the Lex ladies go ahead, Miss Shay. Are you ready?
Could have just come from jogging.
Exactly. What is the weirdest request that you ever got? And it could, and ladies, I just want to make sure I get the right answer from y'all. It could be from a guy you just talking to or a guy you was in a relationship with. What is the weirdest request that you've ever got?
I wasn't in nothing really with this person. I didn't even really know Bull, but my friend, it was her baby father, and he wanted us to both. No, not a threesome. He wanted us both to put him in the ass with Crisco.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, man. God damn. Threesome or some shit. Hey, yo.
No.
Hey, yo.
I realized something.
Hold on.
But my life is very basic. My life is very boring.
I feel you already doing that?
Huh?
Was his baby mother already doing that?
Right, so
I'm not sure. I know he wanted to pay us to do it, so.
With Crisco.
Sex is not that good. He's trying to bust an extra nut. He's trying to bust an extra nut.
With Crisco, though.
With Crisco, though, he's trying to have my dick. Like,
He's trying to make sure it go in.
Crisco.
He trying to go to
Crisco.
some shit.
Crisco. I can have a look at it.
Going to burn.
You can't just do some anal eat.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't mean to put you on blast. So did that situation happen? Or I mean,
yeah, I knocked it off my bucket list. I sure did.
See, I'm scared that a nigga gonna shit on me if we fuck. If I put him on the ass, I'm scared. I'm scared he gonna shit on me, and I'm just.
That's what happened. That's exactly what happened.
See, absolutely not. I would fucking go off.
I'm done.
I would go the fuck off. See, I can't do it.
Huh?
He didn't prep for it.
I don't think he did.
He might not have known that he was supposed to prep for it.
I would have went the see. That's why.
From what I was told, he was locked up before, so he started it then, and I guess he came out and wanted to steal.
Because didn't I tell you? Did I tell you to do things? You gotta stop.
I can't do it.
I realized something also about this whole thing. Everybody on here vanilla, except for me and you.
Who, me?
It's like most people vanilla, and then it's me and Miss Shay that's not vanilla. That's been.
Well, I'm not vanilla at all, but I'm just not what the fuck in the air. Like, I'm not vanilla at all.
It was presented to me, and I got paid for it. So I was like, "Fuck it, let me get a couple dollars." And I was like 20.
we had one.
It's our brotherhood.
I was like 25 when it happened.
This our brotherhood. We gotta stick with it.
But I'm at 25, you doing all kind of shit just to say you done some shit. So I tried it. Would I do it again? No, but
that's like the
I get it. I get it. I think that's where I draw the line. But hey,
but that's just not my type of thing to do.
It's not your.
I mean, no.
All right, Bree, we're gonna let you go last. So, Lachey, you ready? What's the weirdest request that you've ever received? Because we've been hearing some things tonight.
You know, I've been thinking about this. I can honestly say I had never experienced anybody asking me nothing crazy or off the wall. So I had to skip on that because I never really experienced it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So all right, here we go.
Let's go, Bree.
Come on, Bree. You got the
I'm like, I had to think about. I'm like, I
just got the question, so no, I don't.
Please, Bree, don't tell it. Don't say no story like he wanted to get pegged or something.
Hey, no.
That he wanted to what?
Hold on, let me.
No, I don't have like.
Okay.
I feel like I've been asked weird stuff, but nothing compared to some of the stuff we just heard.
Yeah.
I feel like, I've had niggas approach me like wanting to do some shit that I feel like is weird off the rip. Like, you don't know me, so you want to touch my feet or lick my toes. I think that's weird. You don't know me. But I feel like after hearing some of the shit that we heard, that's normal. Like
that's some more everyday shit.
That's some everyday stuff. Like Oh no.
Right.
I feel like I've been in like a weird situation. It's not necessarily a request, but I was kind of talking to someone and he kind of like misled me as far as his identity goes. And once I figured out that his name wasn't what he said it was and his whole backstory, like I thought that was weird. So that was enough for me to kind of duck him after that. But I don't have no crazy piss on me story. Like I feel like I look too mean for somebody to approach me like that. Don't approach me like that because I'm
listen. When I was approached with that, I literally was shocked. Like, say that again.
Yeah, my friend came to me.
So
like,
what was your response? Though?
My friend came.
My response was, "So wait, you gonna pay me to do this?"
That's what it was for me, money.
But then after that, I was like, I'm not about to sit around and play with no goddamn poop. And then he was like, well, then you could pee on me. And I was like,
pay for no goddamn poop. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
He went from the shit to the pee.
To the R. Kelly.
He was just
to the R. Kelly.
Yeah. And
wow.
After that, I had to block him because, bro, I don't know you that well. We were just getting to know each other. And then you tell me this and it's like, yeah, block.
All right. So before we go to the next topic, Dre, we going, you know, what's the weirdest request that a girl ever asked you? I know y'all's not gonna top mine because it was weird, but go ahead. What's the weirdest request that y'all?
I mean, a girl just asked me to piss on her. I was gonna say that's like the weirdest shit.
Well, I got two since he ended piss.
Asked me to do. Yeah, it was the piss.
And you did it?
Yeah, I did it.
Okay.
Yeah, just so I can say I did it. You know what I mean? Just say, hey,
was y'all in the shower? Were y'all in the shower? Or like, did you lay in the bed? Like, how did that?
No, she wasn't on the bed doing the shower. She was just like when she had hardwood floor. And I just
did you put some plastic down or something to catch or something? Just so she just had me rolling on the floor.
Oh man, you heard what he said? Say it again, yo. Say what she did.
She just mopped that shit up after that shit was done with.
There you
go. Okay.
All right, go ahead, cuz you up next. What's the weirdest request that a female has ever asked from you?
I ain't never had nothing weird, man. These some weird ass stories. Just some weird.
Yeah, he lied. He stomped on heads. He stomped on heads. That is weird. If you the girl from the back and you put your foot on her head, that's weird. Ladies, did y'all hear what I just said?
What the hell you doing with your head on my?
Oh, is that the new thing? Because my brother was just talking about that shit the other day, and I was like, "No, put your head with some shit. What you gonna do? Like,
put your
bro at this point,
head like on the side of face, like right here, like."
You might be able to hit that angle differently. Like that might be a different.
I mean,
angle.
that's about.
I don't care about the angle.
I don't do feet. So that's dead.
Hey, look,
but thinking about that one.
I can tell you.
You can't just put your foot up on the bed and do it. You ain't got to put my head and all that. No, what is
I'm thinking about that one.
Just make sure your bed high enough.
This nigga doing shit.
Hey yo, this nigga said the Hey yo,
figure out the angle. Like that might be a good position. Like
I tell you like a weird story that I heard though. When this job I was at, the supervisor, she wasn't my supervisor, but she was like a supervisor or whatever. And she was telling us it was a guy in her, that she messed with or whatever, and like her stomping on his dick and doing all types of.
He was white,
painful. Yeah, she was white.
No, I'm saying he was.
Yeah, I seen.
Okay.
He was a masochist. He was a masochist.
And yeah,
he had to be a sadist.
Like her stomped on his dick.
He definitely was a sadist. That man loved pain.
Yeah, he was a masochist then, so she was a sadist, and she was giving it.
Like, why would you just sit there and want somebody to kick him? You know how painful that is?
That must turn niggas on.
I don't get it. How could that turn you on, yo?
I get that pain. I guess the pain. I guess the pain or some shit like that. That's the only thing.
I've been hitting my nuts before, and I know how painful that is. I don't want to ever feel that just because.
But yeah, that was some weird shit.
I guess it's no different than getting whipped or flogged and shit. Like people. Like
if you got nuts and you don't understand. Hitting a man, his nuts, they are so sensitive. You could go like this on a man nuts, and that's going to hurt like you hit me with all your might. So I can only
I'm just saying his pain level is probably just high. He like high pain.
Yes, so.
Got a high tolerance.
As always, man, y'all answers was killing it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I knew I was gonna hear some dangerous answers from y'all ladies because, as I said, I hear ladies all the time say dudes out the blue just asking for the most weirdest things ever. All right, so the two weirdest things I ever had, and because I think I told you one of them, I didn't tell you the other one. The weirdest thing is this one girl, you feel me? That I gotta tell you the story on it so you know how weird it is. I'll never forget one day this girl I was messing with. Matter of fact, the girl that was trying to make me, if y'all watched the show, the girl that was trying to make me just like Keith Sweat. If y'all been watching the show, that girl right there, she was trying that right there. So I never forget, you feel me? She having a party at her crib and shit. And what happened is she called this nigga her god brother. You feel me? And then out the blue, she walked the nigga to the car. Something in my head say do some girl shit. Nigga, go look out the window and see what they doing. Yo, so she gave the nigga a kiss. This how we gonna get to the freaky shit. She gave the nigga a kiss. When she come back in there, I say, yo, I caught you kissing the nigga, blah, blah. She take me in the room, blah, blah. So don't you know how a nigga sling a girl and Ray do some sex scene and all that shit? I didn't do that on purpose. I just slung her a little bit. And when she slung that, laid down, she was like, fuck it, just pee in my mouth. I don't give a fuck. Now, watch this, though. That's not the freaky part. The freaky part was, I said, no, girl, I ain't doing that. She said, yeah, you can. I talked to my doctor. I know how much pee I can drink before my stomach start hurting.
Get out. No.
I pee in my mouth because I got two kisses.
Now I can catch a couple liters.
I have additional
I want you to give it just a whole.
She said, I know how much I can drink.
That make my stomach hurt already.
Hey, she said,
stomach hurting, yo. We was at this party one time, yo. This one bro sucked so many dicks and swallowed so much nut that bitch had to go to the hospital and get her shit pumped.
All right, that's
she pulled a little kid.
Yo, yeah, that was that one. And then the last one, you feel me? This one probably pretty simple. This probably was pretty simple. I felt like a clown doing this shit. It was, don't you know how them people who like to have sex and be like babies or some shit? This girl wanted me to do it, and I had to do it. You feel me? Pull out, come on a spoon, and fly it in her mouth like an airplane. Now, this not even no joke. This not even no joke. This not even no joke. This real life happened.
She's a little. She's a little.
Yeah, you see that? And you feel me? I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, I only had sex with Shorty like twice, and I never did it again. It was just too weird that she wanted to get treated like a baby, and I ain't like that. It felt like kind of pedophilia.
Here come the kids.
Terrible.
That's what it was for me. That's what it was for me. But yeah, a girl saying I drunk enough. I know how much pee I can drink where I don't get a stomach virus. And then I had a girl who wanted me to do the airplane shit. You feel me? I only did that one time, and it was just super weird because I mean, you know, anybody that know me, I'm a thinker. I was just like, yo. How many other people flew the airplane in our mouth before me? You feel me? That's all I can think about.
I lied. You asking the wrong question. You're not supposed to worry about.
I'm like, did she get the spoon or did you get the spoon?
You ain't supposed to worry about who else got the spoon.
But y'all ignorant. Because the spoon was already there. You feel me? That's why y'all ignorant.
It was the same spoon.
She washed it all before she let you know.
It's a spoon.
Hey,
right.
Well, what you worried about who else was on the spoon for? That was that spoon.
Hey, you mind your business.
Right. The thing that matters is that you was on that spoon then.
I agree with y'all ladies.
That's it.
Mind my business.
Yeah.
Mind my business. I got a chance to tell the story about
mind your business. That's your business.
You're right.
You got another person on the spoon right now.
That was she was the
right
first
now.
Probably.
Literally.
You can literally throw baby. All right. Okay. All right. Topic number 2. You feel me? I hear a lot of ladies say this, and y'all definitely got the right to say this. But are y'all serious when y'all really say this? I don't let everybody meet my kids because
Hell
I
yes.
want y'all
Yes.
really to explain that because a lot
Hell
of guys
yes.
really think y'all use that as an excuse not to see y'all, not to let them come over. So I want y'all ladies really to explain what that means so guys can get an understanding. What does that really mean when y'all say I don't let everybody meet my kids? And Keisha, since you got kids, you can go ahead and go first. I mean, all the ladies on here, I believe, but go ahead, Keisha, you can go first.
Absolutely. No, you can't meet my kids. You may see them in passing if you come past my house, if I give you my real address. But nah, bro, we good. I don't do that. First thing, I have a daughter. I don't want my daughter to see a bunch of different people in and out of her life. Like, I don't want her to think that that's what she's supposed to do. Granted, if whatever it is I do is my business when she's not around, but when it comes down to my boyfriends, people that I'm serious with, they're the only people that she meets. Not everybody else meet her. Unless she bombards.
I like that. I'm glad that y'all. That's what I say. I really want. Yeah, because I really want to put that out there because a lot of guys, especially, I mean, we all guys here, and y'all probably even had conversations with y'all homeboys where guys be really feeling like that's an excuse. Y'all really be lying, but no, that's some real serious shit. And I love when I hear that shit. So go ahead, Q, you up next. You feel me? I mean, tell people how that's really something serious. Like you don't let everybody meet your kids.
It's only one person outside my family that even know where I live at. So my kid's baby father and one other dude, that's it. Nobody else knows where I live at. Like, you don't even come to my house. Like, let alone meet my kids. Like, you don't even know where I live at. We gonna meet somewhere else. We gonna hook up somewhere else. Whatever. You're not even knowing where I lay my head at. That's a wrap.
Okay. Next, you up, Shay? You up next, Shay?
You ain't meeting my kids. If I ain't serious about you, I don't take you personal. What you need to meet my kids for? Like, I'm with Keisha on that one. That's not okay. I got twin daughters. They 15. You ain't finna come to my house and think you gonna look at my daughters and none of that shit. We don't do that. If I don't, you gotta mean something to me for me to let you meet my kids. Because if you don't, if I turn around and we just talking, we just chit chatting, and then 2 months later you done something, I'm like, bye. Now I gotta sit here and wonder why my daughter's talking about, well, what happened to Mr. Kevin or Mr. Da-da-da? We ain't doing all that. Nope. So it's no point. If you ain't somebody that I'm planning on being with for a nice little minute, years, and we're not just talking months, we talking years. It's no point in you meeting my kids.
Okay. All right. You up next. You up next, Shay. I mean, my bad. Let's Shay. You up next. Tell me what that mean to you. You basically, you know what I'm saying? The lady saying,
however,
let everybody meet
I
my
don't
children.
have children. I don't have children, but I definitely understand what y'all ladies are talking about because it's protection, right? Like at the end of the day, it's a lot of sick-minded individuals out here. So with that being said, like you don't know what's on their minds or whatever. So of course, you're not going to meet. If I had children, no, you're not going to meet my child or whatever before. No, like I got to check you out first to make sure that you okay upstairs.
Okay. Next up, Bree, you up next. You feel me?
So I don't have children, but I raised my goddaughter, and I mean she's 17 going on 18, and there's probably one serious person that she's met, and that was years ago, like when she was toddler. But since then, maybe, and that's possibly one other person. And that was for multiple reasons, but I'm like that with my family in general. I feel like whether in daughter or my family in general, those are the people that I hold dear to my heart. And everybody meeting my family, meeting that extension of me, that's a privilege, I feel like. And that's not a space that everybody should dwell in. And so I'm really careful about who I introduce to my circle, to my family, even to my friends, because like I said, that's a form.
She froze on us.
Oh, okay. I was like, was that me?
Right. But I get what you're saying. Right.
So go ahead, Dre. I mean, you can speak from a male's perspective, but like when you heard that, now that you hear what ladies saying, how do you feel about it now? Because I mean,
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want to meet nobody kid.
okay,
like why? For what reason? Unless we gonna be serious. Like if we just fucking, it's no point of me meeting your kid. Like I don't want to be put in a position where some shit gets said and I get fingers pointed at me or some shit. No, I don't want to be put in that position. No, I don't want to meet your kid. Not at all. And I remember, and this is when I first met my wife when I got married when I was younger, or whatever. When I used to watch her son, when she used to work at night, I remember one time she asked me to give you a bath. And I felt weird doing that shit. Like, even though I knew what type of motherfucker I am, I just didn't want nothing that could be said, that anything could have possibly happened. So I was like, yo, and especially, I'm like, yo, if your father found out that I was doing this shit, like, he would have a serious problem with this shit. So you gotta look at it, because I know if I had a son and a nigga I didn't know was giving my son a bath, yo, I'm ready to lay somebody down. You know what I mean? So you gotta look at it from that aspect too. And that made me feel weird, but no, if I ain't serious with you, I'm not trying to meet your kids. And if you ain't serious, like me and my son's mother been broken up for like, I want to say like 6 years. And that 6 years, he done met one person. So I don't even, and then I got a son. So I don't believe in just bringing anybody around my son. So that's just how it is.
That's what's up, man, coming from a man too. So what about you, cuz? Now that you hear what ladies saying about that, I mean, how do you feel about it now?
I mean, I don't have any kids or whatever, but I mean, you shouldn't bring nobody around your kids that Trent will be serious with. I mean, that's, and then when something happened or whatever, then you like, dang, you know, and that's kind of, you know, accountability, you know, on your that you got to take, you know, because you know you just let that person in like that or whatever. You gotta take your time to get to know people, man. Don't just have anybody around your children and stuff like that. There's too much stuff going. You heard all this weird ass shit talking about sexually and all that, man. It's a bunch of weirdos out here walking around, man. And some people can't restrain themselves. So you gotta be careful who you let in your circle.
Great answer as always, man. And that's why I'm glad I got these strong ladies on here. For me, I mean, I'm one of those guys where I kind of thought it was like a joke a little bit, something that ladies just say, you know what I'm saying? I don't let everybody meet my kids and shit like that, because I was pretty much just like Drake. I'm trying to get to know you. I don't give a damn about your kids. No disrespect, you feel me? I wish them nothing but healthy. You take care of this. But if that's later on, I'm really trying to get to know you before I get the chance to know your kids. And so I definitely understand where y'all coming from, and that's huge that y'all ladies saying what y'all saying, because I mean, one of my favorite shows is Steve Wilkos, and it gets to me a lot where you see those females break down. I would never want to make a woman cry like that, because I think some of the worst ways that you can make a woman cry, besides cheating on them, I think really abusing them and doing something to that child, something like that. And watching Steve Wilkos saying how guys who they trusted, guys who they was in a relationship with, whether it was a guy that sexually molested their child or a guy that was abusive to their child, like, yo, a woman really trusting you, really, really saying like, yo, we're in a relationship, let's build together. And she thinking that she can let you be a father figure to our child, and here you go abusing your privileges and all that shit, being sexually attracted, being a sexual abuser, being a regular abuser, shit like that. So I mean, I commend you women a lot for saying you don't let everybody meet your children, and you feel me, do what you gotta do to protect your kids, especially because I mean, we know the world that we live in right now. A lot of these women out here, they raising these kids by themselves. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not trying to clown. I was making a conversation last week, but I mean, a lot of guys are weekend dads. You feel me? Every now and then. So the woman is basically the whole protector for real out there, motherfucker. So I give you a lot of respect on what y'all saying right there, and I'm glad that y'all gave that dialogue, basically letting these guys know this not a game, this not no joke, this ain't I'm scared of your little penis, this I'm being serious. My kids matter more than this relationship that I don't know where it's gonna go at. You could just be good dick and that's it. You feel me? So that's what I'm gonna say about that. All right, hold on, let me go to shit. All right, topic 3. You feel me? I want to know this, ladies. Now, this is the flip side of it. You feel me? Still got your children involved. Are y'all really joking? You feel me? When y'all be telling niggas y'all got shit to do with y'all kids, when a dude really want to see y'all? Because I mean, it's some women who be just out the blue. You feel me? They complain about how their kids are headache and this, that, and the third. But then when a certain guy want to see you or some shit like that, because I heard a guy say that like, yo, every time I'm trying to see this shorty, you feel me? I ain't gonna mention my man's name, but every time I'm trying to see shorty, you feel me? She always saying, yo, her kids this,
might not
her
want
kids
to
that. So
Right, it could be both.
And my thing is, if they
It could be I legit could be busy, or I just don't want to do
So,
it.
Might not want to.
so ladies, are y'all really busy with your kids, or y'all don't want to see that guy? You feel me? And Keisha, I'm gonna let you go first because you get those spiritual answers. So, are you really busy with your children, or you don't want to see that guy?
It depends on the day. Sometimes I don't feel like being bothered. And to tell you to your face that, bro, I don't really feel like coming out to see you because I don't really care. It's easy if I just say I got something going on with my kids. Because I could be rude and evil. I don't want to be that way. It's just take there's something wrong with my kids. But sometimes it could just it's literally that. It's either it's really something going on with the kids, or it's really I'm gonna tell you that because I don't feel like coming out. You'll never know the real answer. So fuck it.
Well, well, at least you've been honest. Q, you up next. Q, you up next. Well, from your lifestyle, your point of view, is it really that you're busy with your children, or you really not interested in the guy?
It depends. Like she said, it depends, and it depends on who it is. Like sometimes I really do be busy, and sometimes I just don't fucking want to be bothered. And instead of going the reasons of why I don't want to be bothered and all that, you accept it better if I just be like, I got something to do with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I gotta tell you, you know what, I really don't feel like, well, what you want? You don't want to do this, and y'all got all these excuses trying to get me to come over. So if I just be like, no, I got something to do with the kids, you most of the time y'all shut the fuck up. You know, so.
You always can say, no, I don't want to, I don't feel like it.
Hey, there's some answers
I said
tonight,
that,
man.
but I said a lot of times when you say that, then they be
Hey,
coming
yo,
like,
whoever
oh, you
Paul
don't want
is,
to
that's
see me
wild as
now and
shit.
shit, or some old dumbass shit. You know what I mean? So you just be like, all right, whatever.
It is what it is. You don't want to see me cool. That's why I try to get
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. First of all, they some two banging ass answers, so we can't go weaker. Next, you up next, Shay. You feel me?
I mean, yeah, I ride with them one. It honestly depends, because what man you know is going to tell you, no, fuck that, fuck them kids, I'm still coming over. Bitch, that's the way to die. Point blank. If I say I got anything to do with my kids and you try to buck at me about it, that's the end of you. You might as well go ahead and just sign we not even talking no more papers. You want to go ahead, bye. Because how you going to tell me what I do or don't got going on with my kids? Period. They come before anything.
Are you with it, fellas? Ain't nothing
okay.
to say.
So basically, it don't even matter. What you saying is it don't even matter. Long as I tell you I'm busy, it don't matter what it is. It don't matter if it is my kids. Is that what you saying?
Pretty much.
Oh, all right. She said yeah. Okay. She said okay. All right. Next up, you up next. Before we next let Lachey answer. You up, Bree? What about you? You feel me? For you, well, you just said you didn't have kids. So my question for you: are you really busy? You feel me, or you just making an excuse?
No, I'm really busy.
Are you really busy?
If I tell you I'm busy, I'm really busy. But like the lady said, though, it really depends on who it is, the situation, and everything. Because if it's someone that I upfront don't really like, I'm just going to tell you. If I kind of want to get rid of you, I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't want to see you. I'm just going. At this point, I'm too old to play the. Maybe some years ago, but at this point, I am busy. My time is valuable. I have a lot going on, a family, personal, whatever. So if I make time for you, it's because I want to make time for you. My time is valuable. So if I tell you I'm busy because I'm really busy, then take that. At this point, if I tell you I can't see you or I don't want to see you, take that too. And if you can't, then
that's what I'm talking about. Hey, at least y'all being honest out here, because a lot of guys think that women can't be truthful, and they giving a lot of truth. I don't see no shy answers at all tonight. So you up next, Lachey. You feel me? Before you was in a relationship, are you really busy? You feel me? Or you giving her excuses?
I don't have to give excuses. Like she said, like at the end of the day, if I'm busy, here's the thing. It's called setting boundaries, right? You don't have to tell everybody everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you say that you are busy, that's that. I'll catch you on another day. Period. I'm not going to sit there and go through all that, especially if we're not in a relationship and I'm just dating you and we just someone that I'm just seeing you and you just seeing me. Like, okay, I'm busy. Like, you know, I ain't even got to explain all that. Like I said, I'm busy and that's that. We'll catch each other another time.
Yeah.
Okay, man, these answers are strong. You up next, Dre. So now that you hear ladies, what ladies saying, you feel me? They let you know that they really busy. Except for Shay, she said, "Nigga, you better take what answer I give you." You feel me? How you feel about that shit now? Do you be like a girl not bluffing now? Because that's what us guys take that as. We getting their answer when now that they telling us. Before that, we thought yo they bluffing. So do you still feel like you feel me? That's bullshit, or you cool with the answer?
I would just rather somebody just tell me, hey, I don't want to see you, or I mean,
like coming out
whatever the reason is, just don't make up an excuse. Just be like, hey, I'm not feeling it, or I don't want to see you today, or whatever it might be, but don't lie about it. I mean, we too old to be lying. I mean, me personally, that's how I would carry it. Okay. I can't knock nobody else do the way they do it, the way they do it. For me personally, like somebody want to see me and I don't want to see them, I'm like, no, not today. I mean, it's just that. So I ain't gonna be like, well, no, not today because I got to work tonight, or my son over here, or I'm gonna be playing basketball, or I ain't gonna make it home. I'm just like, no, I'm good. That's gonna be the end of it.
So what about you, cuz? You feel me? Now that you, like I said, know what the ladies.
I mean, like they said, it depends too. You might not be that guy. I mean, it's just that simple. I mean,
you might not.
Go ahead, say
if somebody they want, you know, they really want to see, they'll see them. If they busy, then they busy.
You make time for what you want to make time for.
Yes,
right.
Hey, right. And then then sometimes it might be really that you really busy. You know what I mean, and then it you know, it's up to the dude that you saying that to, how you gonna react. You know, that'll show a lot of his character. You know, or whatever. So, shit, that's all. You know.
Well, I'm glad that you ladies said what you said, because a lot of guys take it as y'all guys joking around, y'all bluffing and this, that, and third. And from what y'all say the various answers, y'all could be very bluffing and y'all not feeling it tonight. You feel me? It is what it is. And I guess instead of hurting y'all feelings, y'all sugarcoating it in a nice way for real, instead of saying, no, I don't want to see you, because you know how guys are taking it. If you say no, I don't want to see you, or you're with somebody else, or
when you get in the car,
or some bullshit like that. Where I mean, I can respect your excuse, because like I said, a lot of women out here, they single moms out there, motherfucker. And then I mean, another thing, it's very well true, just like how Cuz said, you can be busy. I mean, people just be thinking, you feel me, you supposed to be free just at hand. Sometimes shit happens, schedules change and shit like that, or you got something going on, or a layover, whatever the case may be. So I definitely appreciate y'all ladies' answers. I understand where y'all coming from. At first, I used to really think y'all bluffing, but now that I know both answers, I think y'all answers more of shade type shit, where niggas whatever I tell you. You feel me? If I'm coming out, I'm coming out. If I'm not, I'm not. And it's up to you guys to accept it. And don't be so much kid about it, because I know some of y'all ladies probably had bad conversations where a nigga probably said, you bluffing, or you this, you that. Nah, nigga, if they don't feel like, they don't feel like it. No,
it wasn't the time.
It wasn't the time. You feel me? Know your role, man. The Rock said it best, man. Know your role. All right. Now this is another one. Now, because I've seen a lot of females have this conversation a lot, make this be a topic, where let's just say Jonathan start talking to Tierra, and then all of a sudden, when Lisa by herself with Jonathan, she like, well, I was going to talk to you, but you start talking to her, and the nigga probably like, yo, why you ain't say nothing? So my thing is to y'all ladies, when has it been the first time y'all wasn't afraid and y'all made the first move? Because a lot of guys think that y'all don't make the first move, and there's a lot of ladies that say we shouldn't make the first move. So my question to y'all, can y'all name times where y'all wasn't scared and y'all made the first move? Y'all went after the guy that y'all wanted. You feel me? Because I know y'all get hollered at a lot. Y'all beautiful ladies. I know niggas holler at y'all a lot. So name a time where y'all hollered at somebody. How about that? Keisha, you can go first, because it look like you got something good in the bag.
I'm really sitting here and I don't think nothing. I don't have an answer.
What? You never hollered at
He said what?
I can believe it.
Are you shocked?
Yes, I'm shy.
Really?
A little bit, yes. I have
You can vote
anxiety.
for that. If I want you, I'm coming for you. Smack at it. What's up? How you living? Want to get a drink?
I've only hollered at 2 people my entire life. 2.
All right, so before we let Shay answer, let me hear your answers. Q, can we hear your stories where you hollered at
Hold
two
up,
guys when you
wait.
got shot? Because
I got
like
a
I said,
story. I got a story.
all right, go ahead.
The only time I've only hollered at one person first. I think I was in high school. I tried to talk to this boy. Really had the biggest crush on him. Like, I went full at him. He turned me down. From then, I ain't never do it again. And I never thought about it.
Dang.
Well, maybe that's why. Because
Maybe-
of their
I think
first
so.
rejection. Maybe that's why you just like, nope, I ain't never going to feel that way I felt before. Maybe that's why. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but personally, if I want you, I'm coming
All
for
right.
you.
All right, and hold on, and this is the up because I forgot what the other part of the question. Name and the also part I want to answer. Now I know you can do this part, Keisha, where you is the aggressive far as the sex, because a lot of guys, a lot of guys say, yo, why do I always got started off? Why do I got to be aggressive? So I want to know, y'all ladies, y'all are aggressive as well, correctly? I just want to know, because this is about love and doing things the right way. Hey, Keisha, you heard, so can you name a time when you were the aggressive? You feel me or not?
I'm submissive.
Yeah.
I'm completely submissive.
Okay.
Yeah. What you want? How you want? Never mind.
Oh,
okay.
Somebody's gonna get my gun. Hey, all right, go ahead, Q. You up next. Can you name a time name the time that you hollered at the two guys?
So then, as I was sitting here thinking, right, so I hollered at 2 guys, but I do normally, when I am with a chick, I usually am the aggressor if I holler at a chick, but I won't holler at a guy. It's weird, I know, I don't care. But I think I typically holler at girls more because sometimes they feel, it's hard to read a girl and know if she bi or if she's into it or whatever. So like if I see them like looking at me or whatever, like I'll let them know. And so like me hollering at them or me pulling them, that's my.
Oh, she went out.
Uh-oh.
That's my way of like letting them know, you know what I mean? Like I'm with the shits too, right? But so the 2 times I hollered at a guy, one time I bought him a drink at the bar, but I bought it before I left and got the bartender to send the drink over, and had my number underneath of it, and she told him who it was. And the other time when I hollered at a dude, he was flirting back and forth for a while. We worked together. At first, I couldn't really realize that he was flirting, but then, like, after, like, catching it, and then I was just like, why don't you put my number in your phone and call me sometime? That was it.
I love that shit right there. I love that shit, man. I mean, because sometimes you can miss out on a good thing, you feel me? Because the stereotype is man should always holler at a woman. And sometimes, I mean, a guy is scared of rejection, just like how you ladies are. So I ain't gonna lie, Q your answers is fire. So before we jump into Shay, I mean, you mind telling the story where you had to be the aggressive on sex? Because I'm talking about there's been some guys, you feel me, where the girl had to be like, nigga, do you want some of this or not? Nigga, damn.
Oh, when I'm
me?
drunk,
Being
I'm
too much of
super
a gentleman.
aggressive. If I got tequila in me, I'm super aggressive. It is what it is. Like I done push niggas up to the wall and like started stuff like all type of shit.
Give it here.
Yo walk in the door and it's straight on. Like
man.
I'm dumbass aggressive especially when I got tequila. So yeah. But other than that, I'm submissive and I love to be submissive. Like I like to be told what to do and like, but once I get tequila in me, yeah, it's wrapped all that up. I'm gonna say a whole bunch of shit.
Oh man. Hell of an answer.
Yeah.
All right,
I
Shay,
just
you
suck
up
niggas'
next.
dicks in the car and all that shit. Like
Oh, you talking about me?
Shay, you up Next.
Oh, okay.
Name a time when you holler at a guy. You feel me?
I'm bold, so I walk up to you straight up and be like, "How you doing, babe? What's going on? You all right?" That's just me. I think the last person that I talked to was this dude when I was working at the post office, and it was funny because he was real good looking, and it was like everybody in the job was on his line, everybody. And I just walked up to him and was like, "What's your favorite food?" And he was like, "It don't matter to me." Why? I was like, "No, tell me." So he was like, "I like steak." So I was like, "All right." So the next day I cooked and I came and brought him a plate. And I was like, "Here you go." He was like, "What's this for?" I was like, "You said you like steak, right?" He was like, "Yeah." So I gave him the plate and I walked off and went to work. He came back looking for me like, "Yo, that shit was smacking." I was like, "Well, thank you." I was like, "Give me your number. And next time you want some food, I got you." So me personally, if I see it and I want it, I'm gonna have it. Period.
Good play.
Good I hear you, player.
All right, good move.
I hear you, player.
She was playing chess, not chess.
Yeah, I hear you.
Listen, if everybody if I feel like this, good looking niggas and niggas in general was getting pussy thrown at them every day. I'm not coming at you with just saying I got pussy. I know I got good pussy, but I got something else to offer. So I'm gonna show you what it's hitting for. It's either you gonna bite or you not. Period.
Okay.
Yeah, because he could have just ate the food.
He could have just
you know,
fire.
Yeah.
All right, and before we
Came
go to
back.
the next young lady.
So did you get it? Did you get the number?
Making the right move.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all.
She said yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So can you name a time where you had to be the aggressor where the guy wasn't catching the message, wasn't catching the hints?
Yeah. If I want, like I said, if I want it, I'm gonna have it. So it don't. I mean, if I'm fucking with you and you acting like you not catching a hint, I'm just gonna start. Come here, real quick. You got something on your neck. Come here. Let me talk to you real fast, and I'm going from there. It's either you gonna push me away, or you gonna accept it. And I've never been rejected in that category. Never been like I'm starting on you, and you just gonna be like, nah, chill.
Undefeated, never lost.
Clarissa
No,
never lost.
I still listen. I ain't even gonna cap you, and this is some funny shit, right? So I'm pretty sure everybody started when they was young and they was teenagers, experimenting and all that whole nine. I had a dude from high school come back to me and was like, "Yo, I still remember that dick suck you gave me in high school." I was like, "Nigga, that was almost 20 years ago." He was like, "Yeah, but that's." So
hey yo,
I'm like, I mean, it's either you gonna do it or you not. You're not the only person that want to stick dick to me. So I mean, if I want you, that means obviously you the one I choose. So it's either you gonna give it up or you not.
Okay. All right. You up next, Bree. You feel me? Name a time where you were aggressive and you went after what you wanted as far as hollering at the guy.
I don't think I've ever was the first person to make that initial contact. Not even for any type of reason, because I understand what she said. If I want something, I go after it. But typically there's some contact that he's making first that gives me the inkling that he's interested. And then, I feel like if I have to be a little bit of the aggressor, then I will. But I don't know. I'm kind of, a man that finds a wife finds a good thing. And I know I'm wife, so I'm not just looking for anybody or any old type of thing. And I don't want anything or anybody coming my way.
But I ain't gonna hold you at the time. I was just trying to fuck him, so that's what I was doing.
Yeah, and see, even that though, like I've never went after somebody that I just wanted to. But that's just my story, right? That's my life. I've never went after somebody, because I wanted to smash. If they wanted to smash, still they were the aggressor. Initially, I I don't know. Especially starting out, I could be a little reserved, I could be a little quiet, I could be a little shy. But once I like you and once we vibing, then that's what it is. So then to answer the second part of the question, yeah, I feel like I know how to say what I want without having to say what I want. So, my man, if I want something, we in the crib and we chilling, I find a way to, let him know that I'm ready for you. So if it's me coming out and we in the kitchen, it's me coming out a certain type of way, he already know what it is. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily have to be like all over you. I can simple, subtle, you know what I mean? Now you coming after me. I like the whole thought of being submissive, but I also don't want us to get confused because being submissive doesn't necessarily mean that you don't kind of go after what you want sometimes, So
banging ass answer right there. That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie. All right, you up next, Lachey. You feel me? Name a time when you were the aggressor and you hollered at a guy or hollered at a female.
Okay, well, I never had to holler at a guy, however, because it always came to me. However, if they was interested in me, then we'll see. Like, if I'm interested in you, you interested in me. However, we'll go there. But when it came to a female, at first I was gonna say I don't chase, but I attract. But at the end of the day, when it comes to my own partner, I had a crush on her, right? Years ago. However, we were just friends, make the long story short. We both seen each other go through relationships, all types of stuff. And then when the time was right, she came at me. So when I say I believe in the law of attraction too, because at the end of the day, it was like years ago, I thought of me being with her. And then finally now, hey, I'm here. I'm with her.
Period.
So that's what I can say about that. Oh, and for the second part. So yeah, I did have to come on to her. The funny thing, when it came to even our first time having sex, so I had to be aggressive one. Even though she was like, okay, like she was taking me out on dates, she could even cook for me, she did all that. And I was like, okay, this is a different side of her. Like I ain't never seen that side of her because we was friends. So yeah, when it came down to it, like the first time, I did have to actually like be the aggressive and actually take that.
All right, Dre, you up next. You feel me? Name a time where a girl was aggressive and hollered at you, and the second part where you wasn't getting a clue and the girl started off sex. So go ahead with the first part. You remember the girl?
Actually, yeah, I was at a club and I was just dancing. Well, it was me and a couple of my homeboys that was just dancing with up, and this girl just looked over at me and just said, "You come home with me tonight." And I ain't really paid no mind because I mean, y'all thought she was just saying some bullshit or whatever. So sure enough, at the end of the night, Shorty come looking for me and find me and took me home with her.
Hey yo,
I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, okay, all right, that's cool. Oh yeah, the second part. Actually, yeah, one time I'm with my homeboys again, but we pick up this girl I was talking to or whatever. So me and her sitting in the back seat, and my homeboy sitting in the front seat, right? So I'm rapping to her, and I say, she just whipped it out and just started giving me head. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I ain't know it was that type of party. I didn't think she was gonna go that hard in front of with the dudes being out front or whatever, but hey, it caught me off guard. But that was the one time where I didn't like crack and the girl, like, pretty much led the way.
That's what's up, man. You up next, cuz. Shit. Damn, what was that? The first part is, you feel me, name a time where a girl hollered at you, and the second part, name a time where a girl started off with sex.
The only time I could really think of, and it was like, I was young, man, and it was like a little spurt where I was just like, girls was just hollering at me for whatever reason. And I was on the subway, go see a girl that I was messing with, and all of a sudden this little dude, young, he was younger than me. I probably was like, I want to say 19, 20, some shit like that, or whatever. And the little boy, came over to me and was like, hey, my sister told me to come over here and say something to you. Blah, blah, blah. Like, what's up, young man? I'm like, kind of find out. She like, 18, 19 or whatever. But I don't know. That was just her way, I guess, of doing it and shit. So we exchanged numbers, but nothing ever really came from that shit. And the second part, man, somebody being aggressive. Like, I can't think of nothing.
So you started sex every time. That's basically what you're saying.
Not every time I came to a story where somebody was like, you know, I guess I was lacking a little bit. I'm quite sure it happened. Yeah, man, I was a little bit too relaxed or whatever, because that happened to me a lot when I smoked. I be in chill mode and shit. So I'm quite sure that the girl was like, come on, you ain't getting the hint. Come on, try and give you some of this. I'm like, oh, all right, let's go.
All right, well, for me, at the time a girl hollered at me, most of the time when I was going to the club like that, you feel me? I can't even just say it was just one. It would be out there. I mostly dance by myself and chill by myself, and people just find something different and interesting. So that's how it be. So that ain't nothing. The part about girls starting off sex, I never forget. Church women are nasty. Church women are nasty. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. Never forget. You feel me? I went over this girl's house. You feel me? I went to the bathroom. I came back. The lights was off and she was ass naked. And you already know she was going to town. She was going to and we talking about top in the church. We talking about top in the church. You feel me? We talking about top in the church. Yeah, top in the church. You feel me? I mean,
you wrong, boy.
This was a Baltimore church. This was Baltimore, so you already know. I ain't gonna say the name of the church. I'll just say our family go to that church. But all I know is, man.
Question, Avery. Do I know the girl?
What's up?
Do I know her?
You ain't go to my church.
Do I know her?
You heard what she said.
Listen,
I'm about to ask you.
I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to say who it is, but do I know her?
I'm about to ask you. You didn't go to my church, and that girl you talked about, she didn't go to my church either.
I thought you were talking about a different church. Right?
I know who you're talking about, but she didn't go to my church. She wasn't to come outside, so I didn't get a chance to put my hands on her. But anyway, the other church girl, you feel me? Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just call her Black Beauty.
Y'all some heathens.
Church what, boy?
Past the door.
You would have never saw it. I mean, all our conversations was, look, we never talked about sex. We talked about cartoons, comic books.
What was there to talk about?
I mean, I never even said, Joe, I'm gonna give you this dick. I ain't never say no shit. I'm never throw this heat on you. Nothing. I just remember when I came over there. You feel me? I chilled in her room a little bit. We said a couple little jokes. I said, "Yo, where's your bathroom?" I went to the bathroom. When I came back, I was like, it's dark in here. When I touched her, she was naked, and then she went immediately to the penis. You feel me? So. That was
I had to talk about it, but she was gonna give you
the next topic, ladies, because a lot of guys always be whining and make it seem like they never had a good woman in their life. So I want you guys to name the day or name the times where you catered to your man, just like Beyonce said. Destiny Child said in the song, "Can you name a time where you catered to a man and made it his day?" Oh, damn. Okay. Lachey saying no. She never, not even, well, cater to your woman. You feel me? Or name a time.
No. Here's the thing. The only reason why I say that is because, like, I ain't the fifth member of Destiny's Child. However, I don't care if it's male or female, whoever you with. The things like far as dinner, all that, when it comes to running bath water, buying flowers, anything, all that, that's what you're supposed to do. That's how I look at it. So it's not really catering. It's like stuff that you're supposed to do with your mate. If you truly love that person or you truly interested in that person, then yeah, if you want the best for that person. So yeah, you want to do that. That's automatic. Cooking dinner, that's not catering. That's something that you're supposed to do. Washing clothes, like some females of today, now they look at that. Oh, that's me catering to my. No, that's stuff you're supposed to do as a woman.
Okay, hey, that's probably the strongest answer of the night. Okay, so Bree, go ahead, give you a opinion. Can you name a time where you cater to a man, massage his feet, or just like how Lachey said, things that you're supposed to do. Name a time where you just made a man feel like a king that day.
I mean, I kind of agree with a lot of what she said. Like if I'm with you, I'm with you, and I'm gonna know how to take care of you. I don't know. I feel like I had some great examples of what it's like to be, you know, a wife. But as a wife, yeah, I'm going to cater to you just as somebody that I'm casually dealing with. You just don't get everything that comes along with being in a relationship or a relationship type of setting. But if I'm with you and we locked in, we locked in. So I'm gonna take care. I'm gonna fix your plate. I'm gonna, you know, serve you dinner. I'm gonna take your plate away from the table. I'm gonna love on you. I'm gonna do those things. But then those things are also reciprocated. So I don't just pour out. He also pours in. And so it has to be a two-way street, because everybody doesn't deserve the best of you. And I think that's somewhere where we get lines blurred, because we're in and out of different relationships and we give everybody the best of us, but everybody that you're with doesn't deserve you giving wifely duties, and vice versa. Every woman that you're with doesn't deserve you treating them as if they're your queen because you got one king's a mate. That's my opinion. And that's just something I had to learn along the way. So I love to cater to, you know, to my man. I love to serve. I love to be all of those things. I can think of a time in a serious relationship for some years where I did, like, you know, it was birthday. I, you know, pulled out some stops, set up a nice hotel in, you know, DC, different things like that. And, you know, did some things that I felt like he was deserving of it, of that time at that time. So yeah. But everything ain't for everybody.
I like that too, especially that part you put a lot of emphasis on. Everything ain't for everybody. Everybody is not to get that wifey treatment or that husband treatment. I like that. So Shay, you up next. Can you name a time where you made a man feel like a king that day, where you catered to him? Because what is that day like for that guy?
That's every day. If you my dude, that's every day. That's not a, you know. If you make me feel the way I need to feel as a woman, then that's my job, to make you feel like a king every day. That means good morning. That means it doesn't matter if it's good morning, Texas, you know, positive affirmations, food, sex, cards, anything like that. That's every day. Because if you're my man, then you're going to know every day that you're appreciated, every day that you're loved. So that way you don't have to go look elsewhere for it. That's just me. Now, like pulling out all the stops, you probably get that on like a special occasion, a birthday or an anniversary. But every day as my man, you're going to feel like you a king. Because that's what you are to me. You my king. So it's my job to make you feel that way. Because that means you making me feel like I'm your queen.
I like that.
Hey, that's another.
I like all
that's another strong answer right there. Okay. All right, okay. You up next, Q. Then we're gonna let Keisha answer. So, what is it like? You feel me? Catering to your man.
I mean, I agree with the previous lady said. Like, you know, if you my man, that's every day. So, that's pretty much where I'm at with it. Like, your randoms don't get that, niggas. I'm just fucking you. I don't cater to them. Like, but if you my dude, like you my one, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right, you up next, Keisha. What is like when it's catering to your man?
Well, in relationships, I plan dates. I set up things. I cook. Well, you know, I'm a chef, so I can do all of that. You want the restaurant style meal, whatever it is you want, fresh, I got you. But I'm not gonna pretend like it's every day, because first thing, bro, niggas be tired. I'm not even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, but if we're in a relationship, I will make sure that you'll appreciate it. But the moment that I notice that I'm not getting the same appreciation, it stops.
Petty has been activated.
All right, okay. Hey man, y'all killing it tonight, ladies. I'm not gonna lie. Answers is hella strong. All right, Dre, you feel me? You up? Name a time where a woman made you feel like a king. And I want you to dig deep. I'm talking about that day where you got your toes massaged, you feel me, the back rub, a great dinner, you feel me? What is it like when you've been catered to?
I'm trying to think. I think it was maybe a Valentine's Day or something. One of my exes took me to this restaurant. Then the restaurant, it was actually a hotel, but inside the hotel, it had a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
But she took me to the restaurant first. I didn't know she got us a room as well too.
Ooh.
So after the restaurant, we walked into the lobby. She's like, "Yeah, I got some room." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." Wow, my favorite candy is Snickers, right? So when we get up to the room and shit, she got the Snickers in the shape of a heart laying on the bed and shit. That was cool and shit. And then she pretty much like just took care of me for the rest of the day, you know what I mean?
That's what's up. All right, cuz you up next. Name your king moment that you ever felt.
Man, my girl always make me feel like that, man. She always doing, she do like the lady said, she do what a woman's supposed to do for their man. I make me feel like that all the time. Everything. It ain't nothing special for real. But when I was out here running these streets, well, I used to get all types of catered stuff from strangers and people one night stands and people cooking for me and all type, man. I'm telling you, I had fun times. Right, one time, and it's little bull stuff, of course, because this ain't nothing serious or whatever. But Shorty took me out, filled my gas tank up.
Talk about.
I mean, or whatever, pay for the date and everything.
Yeah,
or whatever. It was great. Get a hotel right that night, but it was getting kind of close to her boyfriend getting off. So I
This nigga talking about.
Well,
She had to go back down.
Her boyfriend getting off. So I ain't want to get into no trouble being the guy that I was back then. And I was like, nah, I don't want you getting into no trouble. This we'll say that for another time. And she paid for it. No, I came over the crib, so she ain't gonna pay for it. But yeah, man, I done had some people cater to me, man, and it's just a cool thing and shit. I think I ain't forcing nothing like that. It wasn't, it was just my energy, I guess, or whatever.
Okay.
Shit, it was times me and my homeboys might have been out and stuff, and next morning the girls cooked us something to eat. I mean, it was just fun times. Yeah.
Well, first of all, it's good to see that, you feel me. This is how it's supposed to be in the world. Guys not supposed to do all the catering, and neither should women do all the catering. It should be going both ways. Everybody showing how they appreciative of the person that they with. You feel me? Enjoy each other, have fun with each other, treat each other with respect, love, kindness, and things of that nature. Shit like that, man. Keep the vibe going. You feel me? I mean, I don't know how you don't want to cater to people sometimes, because when you do cater to people, it makes you feel good. Don't you know how they say it's better to give to receive? It feels good to give. I mean, sometimes you will look at the loss of this, that, and third, but overall, while you are giving, it feels good to do it at the time that you're doing that shit. So, I mean, I love your answers, and I definitely love the ladies' answers that y'all like, yeah, cater to me, but when I do something for y'all, hot diggity dog. You feel me? But for me, the times that I got catered to, I got to think. I remember one time, the shorty I was messing with, she sent all the kids away, blah blah blah, and come up the steps, and it was the petals going all the way up, and just like how you said, there wasn't no Snickers, but it was flowers, the little petals and shit, shaped in the heart. It was candles all around the bed and all that shit, slow music playing and all that shit, and it was lit. Had my bath water ran, you feel me? A full massage, like it was like, and that was on Valentine's. I think it was because, like, I guess because of all the dates and all everything falls in the relationship. Like that was the first time Valentine's Day wasn't for the woman; it was really for me. You feel me? And it was shocking, like to get the whole treatment, the meal, yeah, and this, that, and third. And of course, I still did my share and did my first. It was just wild, but like, yo, a woman really took the time out and had petals going up every step, made it hard. I mean, I think about that too when I hear about the catering part, is that a person really going out their way, thinking about you, doing something special for you. You feel me? Showing their own creative activity. You feel me? So I mean, it feels good to hear that shit. You feel me? So That was for me. All right, final topic, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Ladies, I don't mean to put you on blast. You feel me? I'm gonna start with you, Keisha, because you got fire. You got fire. Can you name a time a guy made you tap out?
Oh, I tap out often. Oh, all the time. If I didn't tap out, you're right. If I don't say stop, hold, wait, out, hold, all that, you ain't doing right. I don't use safe words. I'm just gonna run a little bit. You're going to chase me. But if I ain't running and tapping out a little bit, you ain't doing it right. Do it again.
Because the way they make it seem is, you feel me, us guys can't handle it. We gotta pause during sex so we don't bust the net or sex over.
But y'all
did. We can't handle pussy because you already know that.
But y'all did.
You gotta pause, because if we don't pause, it's over. It's over. If we don't pause, it's over.
You also switch positions often.
Am I lying? Am I lying, Trey? If you don't pause, even if you switch position, that moisture that you guys got. Anyway, we don't want to get on y'all moisture. Anyway, so you said a lot of times. Q, what about you? Has there ever been a time that a guy made you tap out? You feel me?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I would tap out in a heartbeat, especially if I really have an orgasm and I'm squirting and shit. Yeah, you gonna have to stop. I'm gonna need to come back with that. Like, that shit is draining as fuck. If you, yeah.
I like that y'all ladies being real. That, you feel me? It's cool to take a break, because some guys, I'm glad y'all ladies saying this, because some guys must think, yo, we must go wham, 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 wham. We got to be these all long distance like we running a marathon. Some guys be thinking, and sometimes you're just just hold that motherfucker in there and she be feeling good. That shit's sometimes you just got to hold that thing in there and you ain't got to pump all the time. You feel me? Right. But we gonna go to shake. You feel me? Has there been time that you ever tapped out?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Look, a motherfucker brought a tear to my eye. It was at that point I was like, "Listen, sir."
That was your boyfriend right after that, wasn't he?
Baby.
Listen, even if he wasn't your boyfriend, he was your boyfriend.
Listen. When the tear fell across my face, I was like, you know what? I'm through. Whole body just was like, I'm done. I need a moment. I need a moment. I mean, I came back and had to get my get back, but that initial, I was like, you won. You got that one. I had to give you a W for that one. But when the tear came out my eye, it was like, yep, he won that one. I had to go ahead and hit him with the hold on. So yeah, I'll admit it. I done tapped out. Sure did.
It's respectful. It's respectful, because I love it, because the greatest joke of all time, well, one of the greatest jokes of all time, is how ladies can clown niggas about, you ain't doing shit with that little ass thing. You feel me? You ain't doing nothing of this. I can go all night long. So you up next, Bree. Can you name a time where you tapped out, if you don't mind sharing?
I mean, I feel like what the other lady said, like, you know, there's always that time where you tap out. I feel like she said, if I ain't running a little bit, you ain't hitting it right. If my eyes ain't watering a little bit, you ain't hitting it right. Like, you know, but yeah, absolutely, you need that. You need that breather. You need that hold up. That was a little much. Pull back a little bit. Give me that break. But yeah, so there's been a time or two or so that I've tapped out.
Okay, respect. I respect that. Last but not least, other ladies. Go ahead, let's share. You up next. It's gonna be a time where you tap, even with your lady that you with right now. Has it been a time where even a girl has made you tap out?
Yes. A male. So yeah. Because of course, like I said before, I've been married or whatever. However, so yeah, it's been times where I'm like, too much. No. So yeah. I ain't gonna go too much into details like everybody else, but yeah.
Okay. All right. So Dre, we have to reverse the question. Has there ever been a time that somebody ever made you tap out?
I mean, at the bus or something, you know what I mean?
So
Nigga be like, give me like 15, 20 minutes, let me get back right. But not in the middle of us.
Not in the moment.
Yeah, not in the moment of us doing it. No, I'm not tapping out. I mean, I might pause and hold up for a second because it's feeling so good. You don't want
that is your
That's
running.
the tap out.
That's a tap out.
That's
Say
the
what?
tap out. That's the tap out.
Wait.
Hold on. Don't bust out quick.
That is just that. That is just that.
I'm still inside.
He ain't having it. Two more strokes and you was out of there and you said, hold on. That's the tap out, my guy.
No, that's not tapping out.
He said no.
Oh.
That's not tapping out.
He's smacking his head like, let me get out of here.
That's not tapping out.
You had to pull it out and say, hold on and stroke a little bit and then go back in. That's the tap out.
Don't move.
That is a reset. That is cheating. No. That is equivalent to taking your game out, blowing it a little bit, and then putting it back in there. No.
Tap out.
That's tap out. I
You heard what she said?
I was tap out.
She said that's equivalent to taking your dick out and putting it back in there.
Say what?
Say it again, Keisha.
I said that's equivalent to taking your game out, blowing on it, and then putting it back in the game system. That is equivalent to that. That is a set. That is a reset. That is a reset.
You be in the game freezing.
Yeah.
I'm just doing like this. I'm just
That's bullshit. If she throwing that ass back the right way, you gotta stop her and hold
And
her.
you gotta tell her to pause.
You ain't tapping
Hold
out
up.
because you getting ready to let go way before you wanted to. That's a tap out. Period. You ain't
I
getting
get
around
what they
that.
said.
That's a tap out.
I get what they said.
I mean, all guys
That's
did that
definitely a
before.
tap
I count it
That's
as
a tap out.
different for us.
Yeah, it's different. See, look, the thing is with y'all females, y'all can come over and over and over and
Absolutely right.
over and over and over, and it's no problem for y'all. Once we get
Right.
that, I mean, I'm not saying we can't go again.
Once we get
But-
that big burst,
Yeah, once you get that one, it's going to take some time for you to
To build
get
that
that
to
right.
recover.
Unless you just that excited, where it's times where it do happen and you still at attention or whatever. But most likely, we ain't in our 20s no more. So when I get loose that one, it's going to take some time to get back right. So why let loose that one early and just hold on to it?
I ain't gonna lie.
It jams in the chamber. That's all.
Hey,
My gun jam.
Yeah, that's a good one. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good one. Hey, cuz, what about you? Every time have you ever hey, hold on. Let me add this in there too. You feel me? Because I want raw the ladies. It could be a time where you tapped out on the head because I ain't gonna. Anyway, they would tell.
Oh, well, I didn't tap that on that.
Go ahead. There you go. That's part of sex. They would-
You tapped out. Stop lying.
So
You tapped out.
my whole body was like numb, yo. And I'm just like, yo, what the
I
fuck?
done definitely tapped out on that.
on the head.
Yeah, before.
All right.
I mean, according to what they saying, I guess I have and shit. Cause like,
I
ain't know that was a.
They count that as running.
Right.
They count that as running.
See, I don't know if I think it's a tap out, but I kind of I think it is a reset. You gotta regather, regroup. I wouldn't necessarily call it a tap out, but a reset.
Like I ain't never tapped out in them.
They reset is our tap out. Fuck that. Y'all tapping out too. Y'all, this shit is
So
so good.
if we
Y'all just
going
like the
and
two
I'm
good
about
ones.
and I'm about to, a little sooner than I wanted to, or whatever. And I say, hold, baby, hold for a second, or whatever. That's a tap out.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, y'all cheating us a little bit.
Yeah, I think y'all
I think
cheating.
that's a reset.
I don't think that's a. I think that's I think it's because it's a difference between a man and woman's body. So
No,
I call it a reset.
Yes.
I'll give y'all
It
that.
is
that's
a
a
big
I
difference.
think that's a little reset.
Damn.
So what about the head then? Because we're gonna do head for you. You ain't nobody ever been.
I done tapped out because it was too good. Shit, like, all right, I'm good. That's
So
You
is
say
that
I'm
not
good?
a
let's go
reset?
ahead and
Hey Dre, you hear this nigga? He said, "No, I'm good. Let's
Is
fuck."
that not a reset? Like if y'all giving head and you be like, hold on, stop, because I want to fuck, because I'm about to bust. Like, ain't that
He
a
said,
reset?
"Yeah."
yeah, I guess it is. I mean, shit, same shit.
Hey yo, all
right, so let's do something, boy, because you about to not end the show, but you about to have me get myself together for it. Yeah, right. Yeah, oh man, calm down.
Oh, hey man, y'all killing it tonight. I mean, this is a great show tonight. Y'all killing it. For me, I ain't never had nobody make me tap out doing sex because I definitely like to keep going as long as possible. But on the head, I had it. I guess the head tickled or some shit like that, where I'm all giggling and laughing and trying to push you off my like you ever seen it in the show where they like a dog jump on bite somebody's penis and you try to get the dog. Get out, feet! Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Now, the head thing, and I'm talking about if it was a camera right there, niggas would be like the world's funniest.
Right, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yo, the head was good, but it's all y'all know how y'all get touched. You're like, ladies. Y'all know. Now, hold on. I ain't trying to put none of y'all ladies on blast, but y'all know how it is when y'all be licking us niggas a certain way. Know. And that nigga like, they know. We sound like bitches.
Wait a minute.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I hate when a girl be licking on me like she eating coochie. I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't eat me out.
What?
Don't eat me out.
Sound like a girl.
No, eat you up.
Eat you up, not out. I'm trying to be a man and shit. You
shake that shit off,
and then y'all be cheating, y'all licking nipples and all that shit now. So I like
just the top part, the tip part.
Yeah, leave me alone, psych. All right, man. Hey,
get off.
Yeah, get off me, man. That's everybody answers for the night. You know what I'm saying? This has been another great episode of That's the Way Love Goes. We had fun tonight with the ladies, man. What y'all think, y'all?
Yeah. Awesome good time. Enjoy it.
Gotta do it again, man.
Great answers. Also, make sure y'all tune in next week. Next week is gonna be fellas night. You already know I'm gonna have a lit for the fellas too. I definitely got some interesting questions. Even one question I'm gonna leak too. Yo, have any of you guys ever paid for pussy? Y'all better make sure y'all tune in next week. You feel me when I put that on blast.
And if whoever say no cat.
I mean, I ain't never paid for pussy.
Like,
I shared.
You can't pay straight,
ate some of the pizza out.
Right, or you talking about
weed?
Like,
are you talking about like?
No, we talking about pay like I put
$40?
money in your hand.
Like, hey, listen,
I put money in your hand
stuff for $25 and shit like that.
Hey, I know what I'm paying.
Yeah, that's what we talking about. We put the money in your hand and gave us some ass.
I think not every man, but I would say probably 80% of men probably did that before.
Hey man, we're gonna keep that same energy for next week. So all right, we're gonna start off with Shay. Go ahead and tell people they can find you and what you got going on.
Which Shay? Me or I'm sorry, Love Shay, my bad, baby.
Yeah.
Same place, same station. Facebook, Marsha Q Linen. Instagram, lady_of_green86 or Simply Bob Candles. Definitely look out for the new line coming through the days of the week. It's gonna be lit. And that's it. I'm here where I'm supposed to be.
That's what's up. Next up, Bree, go ahead and tell the people what you got going on. She always got some cooking going on. So go ahead and tell the people that.
Bernicia Ann's my Facebook page. A lot of stuff I do on a day-to-day you can find there. I'm always cooking and creating, coming up with something. My business page is Deli Bread Catering. Instagram, lovingme_0389.
Okay.
What's your catering again?
Deli Bread Catering.
Daily Bread. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit you up.
Come and get some food.
Come get some.
Yeah,
I mean,
amazing. It's definitely amazing. Y'all gotta pick the pictures out, man. Definitely amazing. Next up, Lachey, go and tell the people what you got going on, where they can find you at.
Oh wow, I'm at Lachey Adeshakon, Lachey Davis Adeshakon on Facebook. I'm also at Artie's Closet on Instagram. Also, my personal Instagram is Shay on a Mission 1111 on Instagram. And so, yeah, if you're interested in some crystals, herbs, all that, even sea moss, then get at your girl.
Do you have it in flavors or you got the raw sea moss?
I can do raw or I can do flavors too. So mine is fruit infused.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So you got sage and all that stuff, like Palo Santo, all of that?
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
do. I have Florida water. All that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, damn, you had a
And,
lot of
also, if you need waist beads, ladies, if y'all need waist beads too, Milton's daughters, that's my partner, my cousin too. So
Is your
she
waist beads
specialized? Huh? She do have crystal waist beads. Yeah, she do.
Okay.
She got glow in the dark ones too.
I got a
All right,
thing
go
for glow in the
ahead.
dark. My nails glow in the dark.
Oh, all right.
I need
So
some
I
new
need that.
crystals.
So and go
I
ahead,
need
Q,
some
you
new
up next.
crystals,
You feel
and
me?
then the full moon was just yesterday or the other
Yes.
No, and I need some new crystals. I
Yeah.
need to get them on
Hey,
that. My
hey,
bad.
go ahead.
Yes.
Anyway,
And go ahead, Q, go and tell the people they can find you at.
Q Cutie on duty, and on Facebook, and dope ass chick or a dope ass chick on Instagram. That's it.
You know, and I'm Ari Savage.
I'm KG Williams.
You know, you got Big
Got
Brother.
my man Dre right here. Oh, shout about her, my man.
He
Dre.
said, yeah, Brother Dre in the back.
You
You
got
already
Dre,
know.
you know what I mean?
Hey, man, this has been another great episode of That's the Way Love Goes. The ladies represented, man. This was their night, man. They answered every question, not being shy, put everything on the line. You feel me? So we'll be back at it next week, Thursday, 8 p.m. with Fellas Night. We'll see y'all when we ever see you. Good night.
Peace.
And